Okay, we are going to be talking about distributive property. What is distributive property? It is when you multiply the addends separately and then you add them together. What does that mean? Okay, I will show you this. This is what I'm going to show you. So, okay, let's talk about what is not distributive property. So, what we can do on the multiplication is what we know is multiplying the sum. So let's start off with 9 times 6, right, is equal to 54, right? When we add 6, that is 10 times 6 is equal to 60, right? 54 plus 6 is equal to 60. That is how we're multiplying the sum. If we add another 6, it's 11 times 6 is equal to 66. But if you use distributive property, you can actually don't have to memorize what 12 times 6 is. So let's go with 12 times 6. 12 times 6. This here is my addends. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to separate our addends and then we're going to multiply them by 6. So we're going to separate our addends. So we have this plus 2, right? Times that by 6. See how I separated? they're separated by a plus sign. Okay, because they're separated, this is the same, right? This is the same as having 10 plus 2 is equal to 12, right? We know that. But let's keep it this way, because when we go on the abacus, I will show you how to do this. What we need to do is we need to count our digits to know what our placement is. So we count 1, 2, 3. We have 3 digits. So on the abacus, we're going to go 3 digits. We're going to go 3 columns. So if I start here, because that's my 1, so it's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to start here on the abacus. So now what we need to do is we need to times the 6 times 1. So 6 times 1 is equal to 6. Before we start doing anything, let's imagine that 6 is actually equal to 0, 6. So if that's the case, then we go here, we have the 0, and then we add the 6. So here I'll add my 6. So next, we go 2 times 6. 2 times 6 is equal to 12. 12 is a 2-digit number, so all we got to do is we need to add 12. Plus 1 here, plus 2, because it's 12. So it's 72. So my answer here is 72. When I do my distributive property and I multiply them out, I don't have to memorize that 12 times 6 is 72. I just need to multiply it out and I see it. Does that make sense? All right, let's do one more. Let's do one more added distributive property question. 23 times that by 5. Okay, how is that going to work? Now remember, our distributive property, it is A plus B and then times that by C. Notice how it's very similar. A, B, times that by C. So this is my C. If I redo it, it is, don't forget, 20 plus 3 is equal to 23, right? So then it is, if we're going to follow this formula, it's 2 plus 3, right, times that by 5. Okay, so now we're going to start to multiply it out. We're going to multiply 5 times 2, right? And then we're going to do 3 times 5. That means it's AC plus BC. Okay, now when we do 5 times 2 is equal to 10. Remember on the abacus, what we're going to do is we're going to find our starting point. 1, 2, 3, because there's 1, 2, 3 digits. So there's 3 digits. We're going to go follow 1, 2, 3. So here it says 5 times 2. So on the 5 times 2, I'm going to add 10 plus 1 plus 0. So my finger is here. Now I'm going to have 3 times 5. 5 times 3. 5 times 3 is 15. So then I will add 15 plus 1 and then plus 5 plus 1 and then plus 5. So my answer is, which is cool, it is 115. Because I was able to do a distributive property and then I added it together. All right? And that's how it is. That is what distributive property. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.